doing it on the ground sends a different type of a message than throwing the football. And, you know, let's face it, we've done a lot of games together. How often have we seen third down turn into an automatic passing down no matter what the yardage?
Yeah, and last thing you want, that opening drive to go 3 and out. You got everything scripted, lined up. Let's get some points on the board, and they're able to avoid that 3 and out.
19 light.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
You know what I like about that play? He didn't try to do too much on first down. He took what the defense gave him, put together a solid game to bring up second and manageable. Now they have a couple of plays to pick up just a few yards and a new set of downs.
Hey, check. Warrior 70.
Second and 3. He gets this into the hands of Judkins. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Left side, he's got the tight end, Fannin. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Harold Fannin, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Browns are on the board first here this afternoon. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line.
60 Eagles.
A run for the first time with Bijan Robinson. Here he goes, right side. Touchdown! Bijan Robinson, his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. And the Thunderbirds are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. The kick is through the uprights to tie this game, but hang on a second, we do have a flag. So they'll go ahead and accept the penalty. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive.
Here we go.
On the ground, it's Judkins to start the drive. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. So you look at this defense. They're a top 5 unit right now against the pass in the league. In fact, they sit at number 5.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, they'd easily move into the top 5.
And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. Able to find a lot of empty space there, picking up the first down and a 21-yard gain.
This early in the game, it's all about making steady progress downfield, hoping to lead to early points. And you can do it with your actual play calls, or sometimes something a little more improvised, as we just saw there.
Let's go. Hot 70, hot 70. Go.
On first down, here's Judkins. Fighting him off. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and putting the defense back on its heels.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
19. Ready? Cowboy 80. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. My man, winner. Let's go.
Looking to throw. Campbell.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Cougar 19. Drop 60. Drop 60. 60 by 6. 18. Pioneer. 7 Pirates. 7.
Back to throw. Campbell. And his throw here is incomplete.
The quarterback got away with one there. Looked like he was in line for a pick, but instead it's knocked harmlessly to the turf.
10 yards to go. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
Let's go now. Warriors, 70 Timberwolves.
Looking to throw. Campbell. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up 4th down.
The kick by Pinheiro is good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
35-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last time that was the case. And now off to the races, down the right side. Inside the 10. And touchdown! Bijan Robinson with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Thunderbirds are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is now 14-10. 14. Round 10. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Browns drive about to get started. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick other than the extra point. That's it.
Here we go.
A give up the middle, Judkins. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Not a huge carry there on first down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on second down.
This a 2nd and 7 from the 37. And now they'll shift things around. Here's a 2nd and 7. Into the hands of Cedric Tillman. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Cedric Tillman, his first touchdown on the year. And the Browns have retaken the lead. Pinheiro now to add the extra point. It's good, and they'll take a 17-14 lead.
The score, Browns 17, Thunderbirds 14.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now, but let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. You look at this Browns defense. They're in the spot statistically that you don't want to be in against the pass. Number 32 in the league, dead last.
That was a nice play right there, but overall this season, it's been an absolute disaster. A total lack of communication on the back end. They need a leader who can put this team, this unit, on his shoulder pads and carry them to the right spots.
Come on.
To the air goes Daniels. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
60 Bobcats. Panther 11.
Play clock down to 2, and we get a signal and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Here is 3rd down and 4.
Let's go now. Hawk 70. 60 Maverick. Mustang 19. 7 Pirates.
Daniels looking to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. Oh, he faked it with a juke. Now he's got some room. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. That's a gain of nearly 40 yards on 3rd and medium to pick up the first. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10.
Go! Gravity Lions.
Robinson on a give right side. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere.
Tackle made at the
just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Well, this defense for the Browns, they played really well in that win last week against Miami.
And as in any game, takeaways are always a big key. They're always discussed on defense. There's an emphasis there, and they came away with 3 interceptions in that game.
On 2nd down, another shot for Robinson. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. It's a gain of about 3, but it's going to leave him with 3rd and still 7 yards to go. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Here's Daniels. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. An 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Thunderbirds have taken the lead.
And that 3rd down call, the goal was to get the ball to their tight end and pick up a 1st down, but he wasn't satisfied with just that. They got the 1st down. That was the gravy. He decided to take in the whole meal and rumbled in for a touchdown.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that will make this a 4-point game. We are in for a good one as we're through 1 on EA Sports. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. The Cleveland offense ready to go. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
From the 31, here comes 2nd and a yard. They'll stay on the ground with Judkins. Able to get the 1 yard he needed, but nothing more.
I know what you're thinking out there. I know a lot of you are thinking, take a shot downfield. It's a great spot for it. I'd say maybe later in the game, definitely in the second half. But right now, I think they were just trying to get some momentum built. Get a 1st down, pick it up, and keep moving.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. 60 by 6, go.
Back to throw. Campbell. Gets this over the middle to Tillman. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That's good for a Cleveland 1st down, an 11-yard pickup.
A gain of 11 on the play. And the Browns 1st down.
Hold it ready. 18, pioneer. Come on. Ready.
Operating from the gun. Campbell. He's going to air one out. This is caught inside the 15. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. A great effort there. 57 yards. And the Browns have yet again retaken the lead. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And that gives them a 3-point lead. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football.
Ready? 7's up, Cougar 19.
They go play action. Daniels. They're looking for his tight end on the corner. It's complete. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
That was good protection there. No, that was great protection there because it allowed him to lock in on his receiver. Although I think he was looking for his tight end on the corner route all the way. Nice connection there for a really nice gain.
Okay, ready?
So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 39-yard line.
Ready?
Robinson up the middle. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuck that one behind the line of scrimmage.
And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 26. They give him 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs.
Buffalo 18. Red. 58.
Play action. Now it's Daniels. Throws right side, and that's complete. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
But they've certainly not shied away from throwing the footballs. They've leaned on their quarterback to start this game. 4 straight passes right out of the gate, with that last one earning them a new set of downs.
Reload. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Roll.
Robinson is not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose a couple of yards back to the 3. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
19 Tiger. Ready?
To throw is Daniels. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete. The following to play here, now we've got an injury. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. This defense has held on so far. Now from the 3, this is 3rd and goal.
Come on. Set. Viking 18. Go.
Throwing now is Daniels. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. You can already start to hear this crowd. They're saying, go for it.
Yeah, have we ever been in a game where you've heard the crowd go, field goal?
No, I have not. That's a good point.
Yeah, they've always wanted to go for it, and I think they've got the right idea right now. The way they've moved the ball on this drive, I wouldn't stop that momentum. Go get it.
And his kick here is good. So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
Nothing separating these two sides. 24 all our score as he sends this one away. And he returns this to the 22. The Browns drive about to get started. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
That's a play to take note of there for the defense. I think in the future, if you're going to try and block him, maybe you get a guard to help double-team him and try and steer him out of the play. They should have done it on that snap.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Looking to throw. Campbell. He finds his man complete. It's Stevenson. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
First down, Cleveland.
Okay, break.
They'll look to throw here on first down. There's a short one caught by Fannin. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
They'll look to throw now on first down. That's downfield. He's got Fannin. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. They go right back to him for 20 and a first.
First down, Brown.
Check, smash, check, Victoria, 70. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick, Mustang 19. 18, Pioneer, 19 tight, 19 tight. Ready.
Back to throw again. This is called. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Harold Fannin with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Browns have moved out in front. Uh-oh, flag comes out here. This is going to be roughing the kicker.
When you're going back there on the kick block, you've got to go to the right point. That didn't happen. Ran into the kicker. The penalty flag had to come out.
And that one not returnable. It's over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line.
19, Tiger, 19.
Now Daniels. He's going to float this one deep right side. It's caught inside the 25. And he will take it in for the touchdown. Matthew Golden, 65 yards. And the Thunderbirds are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. Now they'll line up to kick the extra point. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime.
That ties the game 31-31.
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Their own 29-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And with a little under a minute to play, they may be looking to pick up some yardage here, maybe try and come up with a field goal to seize the lead before intermission.
Dragon 60.
Campbell throwing to start the drive. He's going to air one out. It's caught inside the 25. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts, as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. A real field flipper there, as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone.
Viking 8, trap 60, trap 60.
Operating from the gun, Campbell. And he's wrapped up, taken down, back at the 25. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down.
Crack all 80.
Back to throw. Campbell. Oh, he's got him in wide open. Complete. Touchdown, Browns. Harold Fannin on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Browns will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
Let's go now.
And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get into field goal range. Here's a screen for Robinson. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. 2nd and 14.
Let's go. Panther 60, Buffalo 18. Riggs. Warriors 70. Pioneer.
Working out of the gun, Daniels. That throw right sideline is complete. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. That one covers 29 yards, first down.
Ready? Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Panther 11, Panther 11.
Looking to throw. Daniels. And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Here we go, here we go. 79 Broncos. Rattler, 18 Rattler. 19 Lions.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And it's caught. Touchdown. Matthew Golden as the first half is winding down. And the Thunderbirds have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. Point after, right down the middle. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. The Browns drive about to get started. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
To throw is Campbell. Throwing to start the drive. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. And now a timeout defensively after that first down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number one. 2nd and 10.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Go.
Back to throw. Campbell. He's going to let it go again. And that is incomplete. Nearly intercepted. The free safety couldn't quite get his hands around it, and it brings up 3rd down.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
Tight, 19 tight. 70 Lions. Cup 19, Cup 19. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Dragon 60.
Campbell now. A final shot before break. He's got him in. Complete. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone, so this ball will come out to the 30 now. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
Come on.
Well, the first half, very even. I mean, really, in all facets, this ball game tied, Charles. So as we start the third quarter, curious to see what the second half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that one. And we all know a lot of coaches from the NFL all the way down to the Pee Wee level. They love to spin it to their teams. Hey, we're starting a brand new, shorter ball game. It's all even. Let's go out and seize it. This is ours.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Looking to throw. Daniels. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. 3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 9. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Back to throw. Daniels. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. And now timeout is whistled as it appears there's a Brown shaken up on the play.
Tag! Viking 18!
Now they'll change things up.
Unlock line! Unlock line! Smash! Smash! Hut, hut.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. There he goes left side. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. Bijan Robinson with career touchdown number 75. And the Thunderbirds come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Extra point right down the middle. And they will take a 7-point lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Cleveland offense ready to go. But Charles, you and I said at intermission, feels like we're set up for a good second half. Well, the other side scored. Now it's up to them to answer. How do they respond here with their first drive of the second half?
Well, bottom line is they just saw the ball go in the end zone against their defense, and they saw what good offense looks like. They believe they've got it.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Harold Fannin, 71 yards. And the Browns are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And that will tie our game here in the third. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30.
35-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And these two teams have traded touchdowns so far with their first possessions here in the third quarter, so we're right back to where we started at intermission.
Yeah, how about that? Tied at the half, tied after the first two drives of the third quarter, one for each. That tells me that someone's defense has got to step up and make a big play and try and change the momentum of this game.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
65 catch. Go.
Operating from the gun, Daniels. And I think the ball's out. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. And the defense says they have it. Yes, they've got it. Well, obviously, you never want to fumble, but if you do, good to be towards the sideline and saves them the possession.
Saves the embarrassment, saves it going down on the play sheet as a turnover. But I still think it should go to the defense, even if they don't recover it. If you give up the football, you gave up the football.
Agree to disagree, I guess.
Can you tell what I played?
Yeah, you played defense. Yeah. I'll let you go.
I took a shot.
They begin the drive with Robinson. And they'll get this just to the 47, one-yard gain.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Now 2nd and 9.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Check. Panther 11, Panther 11.
Looking to throw. Daniels. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So the deep ball giveth, and now the deep ball taketh away.
And you get deep on me here. I like that. Going to the next level and what you're thinking. And when you think about all the success he's had throwing the football so far, sometimes when you're doing that, you think you're invincible out there. But he was given a cold dose of reality on that throw.
The Browns drive about to get started. And, CD, sometimes you don't need those complicated game plans or the added wrinkles. Last time that you think about it, couldn't have been any simpler. One play, one pass, touchdown.
I know those coaches put a lot of work into this game plan, but I don't think they mind possessions like that at all. They just save those calls for this possession instead.
At the 26-yard line.
Ready, break. Check, Panther. Get it. 70, Timberwolves.
First down, right back to Judkins. And he swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
When people talk about plays being blown up, that's exactly what they're talking about. That's Exhibit A for physical play.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11.
Cut 19. Cut 19. 19 tight. 19 tight. Come on.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. He finds his man complete. That's Stevenson. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him the first down.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them, and these guys have been taking advantage so far.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Hey. Ready?
Back to throw. Campbell. Trying to lay one up deep. That is incomplete.
After what they faced during this game where they've given up a ton of yards downfield, there has to be a measure of revenge right there for the secondary. They've been shredded throughout the game and finally forced an incompletion.
3rd quarter, all tied up. This is 2nd and 10.
Ready.
Looking to throw. Campbell. They'll set up the screen. This is Williams. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. So they'll wind up losing 5 yards on the play. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. Tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains.
Bronco 80. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. 19 Lions. Go.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Well, they had that one snipped out defensively. That's a tough one to connect on when you got multiple defenders in the area, and it winds up incomplete.
Here's J.K. Scott now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. It's a 47-yard punt, return of 6. And they will take over 1st and 10.
At their own 24-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Here's 2nd and 8. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
Well, that's a defense coordinator's got to be happy with that result. They took away all options downfield and forced the incompletion.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Back to throw. Daniels. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. And they get 10 yards there and convert on 3rd.
36-yard line.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down, and I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a 1st down.
Broncos. Trap 50, trap 60.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense that's certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. And it's a short one here. And it's a fumble. And this is picked up by the Browns.
Hey, I'm all about defense forcing plays and getting takeaways. But an interception and 2 fumbles in their last 3 offensive possessions.
Time to readjust.
Yeah, you can't just give all the credit to the defense on that. They've got to look in the mirror and take the blame themselves and figure out how to not do it anymore.
Down to about the 45.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. He wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Final minute now of the 3rd quarter.
Back to 60. Come on.
An inside run with Judkins.
And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line.
60 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 13 times.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Ready? 60 Bison. Check, smash. Cup 19. 7 Pirates. Ready?
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw.
Well, it was him as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
Well, after watching him ring the bell that many times and put the ball in the end zone, throwing it, You had to figure they had to bring some type of pressure. They had to change things up on defense.
And able to get to him, put him on the ground, so maybe just something to throw him off a little bit.
Yeah, that had to feel a lot better for the defensive guys. They've been getting carved up in this one. To finally knock him on the ground and force an incompletion, that's got to be a sigh of relief.
19 Lions. 19 tight.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down.
This one is complete to Jenkins.
And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland.
Harold Fannin
from 6 yards away.
And the Browns have taken the lead here in the final seconds of the third quarter.
52. Thunderbirds 45.
The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
19, Mustang 19. Ready?
Off the play fake, Daniels. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Finding Smith and Jigba downfield.
They will finally be taken down, but how about that play? It's a big one on the final act of the third quarter. And they won't be able to run another play. Time has expired on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Ready.
So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for first and 10.
Hawk 70. 18, Pioneer.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw.
Pass caught. That's Golden.
And he's into the end zone for the receiving touchdown.
Matthew Golden.
His third touchdown of the season, all coming in this game.
And the Thunderbirds are an extra point away from tying this game here in the fourth. We are set up for a fantastic finish now. A fourth quarter touchdown here. We're an extra point away from a tie football game.
And I know they're thinking about possibly going for two, but I'd go ahead and kick this one and just get it back to level.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is as we are all tied now early in this fourth quarter.
Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the fourth as the kick's away. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch. Over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go.
They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown, all tied up in the fourth quarter. And a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
72 yards rushing forward with the ball game now on 14 carries.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Well, he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A good pickup there, 26 yards. With that last completion, CD's now over 400 yards passing in the game, and quite a few of those have come via some pretty big strikes downfield. Certainly not afraid to challenge this secondary, and it's been successful.
I like your observation there, partner, because I agree. This is a group more than capable of torching a secondary any week, as evidenced by their combined stat line here. And in the time we have remaining, one shot.
And got his man complete. Did he get the feed down? Yes. Touchdown. A great play there. His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Browns answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the fourth. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
And they're on 35-yard line.
You should get out of my way. Don't tell me what I should do. I'ma do what I want anyway. Don't really care what you think. You should get out of my way.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
Here we go.
They now trail by 7 after that last touchdown here in the fourth quarter. What a big spot for this offense. See if they can cobble something together on this drive.
Ready.
Throwing to start the drive. Daniels. Wide open receiver complete. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 34.
70 Timberwolves. Dragon 60. Go.
Looking to throw. Daniels. It's a, oh no, he lost the football. And this is picked up by the Browns. There he goes right side. He's got room to roam. And he's into the end zone. It's a fumble return for a Browns TD. And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right. The fumble on 1st down. Now here's 2nd down.
Kevin Pirates. Here we go. Here we go. 18.
Operating from the gun. Daniels. Now be taken in by Shaheed. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Robinson, he'll try the left side. He finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be 2nd down.
Now that's exactly what you want on a 1st down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
Now 2nd and 5.
Ready.
To the air goes Daniels. Toward the sideline, he will have the 1st down. Good catch. He was able to keep the feet inbounds. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10.
Go! 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 70.
Now they'll audible to something else.
Ready?
They'll run this one right with Robinson. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. Okay, so they'll march backwards on the penalty there.
I don't know about you, partner. I thought that was maybe a little bit of a ticky-tack type of a call. Was that a clear block in the back when he got his man off balance? I thought that was a tough one.
Come on, come on. Ready?
Daniels looking to throw. He'll get this complete to Sennett, the tight end. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it's 2nd down.
And Brandon, as you know, sometimes it's a lot tougher to run with these tight ends nowadays in the NFL. They're just bigger wide receivers. He lined up on the left side of the formation, ran a drag route across the field, and tried to work his way open. He was able to make the catch, but the defenders were there. Couldn't do a whole lot with it afterwards.
Back to the ground with Robinson. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down. If you're going to run against this unit, especially down here, just beware. I mean, they're the top rushing defense in the league.
Yeah, and then they go ahead and they double down with the whole thing because you think, okay, let's throw the ball. Oh, yeah, that's right. They defend the pass pretty well, too. Very difficult task right now.
And this offense on 3rd down today, they've been near perfect. 4 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready?
Here's Daniels. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Oh, this defense knows. 4th quarter, they need to make a play. That one was ripe for the taking. Could have changed the complexion of the ball game, but it winds up incomplete.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Rig alert, rig alert. Viking 18. 79 Broncos. Dragon 60. Go.
Daniels going to throw for it. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Browns are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down. The Browns drive about to get started. Another important 4th quarter series coming up. That last INT helping to maintain their slim advantage. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
2nd and 5. Setting up a screen for Judkins. And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here.
And when you have success throwing the football, the old cliche becomes true. The playbook opens up wide. And these screen passes, they become even more difficult to stop.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80. Go street. Cup 19. Cup 19. 19 Lion.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
Check. Mustang 19. Trap 60, trap 60.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. Down the left sideline. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. A big play there. 75 yards. And the Browns are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this fourth quarter lead.
66. Thunderbirds 52.
The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35.
35-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Ready? 60 Eagles, 60, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And he gets into the end zone for the touchdown. Matthew Golden, 65 yards. And the Thunderbirds have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth.
No, we're not cheering. No, we're not rooting. But I am excited about this, and I know you are too. We got a ball game again after that big-time strike.
Big-time strike, and you are right. Don't go anywhere yet. This thing's not done.
19 tight, 19 tight.
Daniel's going to try and throw for it. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion, caught in the end zone, and that cuts the lead a bit further.
Thunderbirds 60.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. The last time out, they had to march almost the full length of the field for their touchdown. So here, much easier, Charles, with this better starting field position.
I love your sarcasm, but I love even more your observation because, look, what they did last time out, now with a shorter field, they should have a lot of confidence that they're going to put more points up on the board.
They'll start on the ground with Judkins. Loose inside the 30. Inside the 10. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Quinshon Judkins with career touchdown number 60. And the Browns use the big play to extend their fourth quarter lead. Now the Browns offense will stay on the field as they'll go for 2 here.
Let's go now.
The Browns will line up for the 2-point conversion.
And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here.
The score, Browns 72. Thunderbirds 60.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
This is 1st and 10.
Cup 19, Cup 19. Red. 76, 79 Broncos. Dragon 60. Go.
To throw is Daniels. Open man down. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And this is picked up by the Browns. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? Give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
Ball on the 35. Here comes 2nd and 5.
Ready.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
Here's Campbell from the gun on 3rd down. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Listen, when you've got a guy with 3 touchdown catches back pocket already, you can guarantee they're going to keep looking for him, and you can also guarantee he's going to keep asking for the ball.
And this will be taken at the 13. Trailing here in the second half, went for the aggressive play, got a little too aggressive.
You got to know when to pull up, or if you're going to go for it, how to take your body across a punter's body and not into him. Not a good play at all.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He's going to look deep down the field. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep, try and throw some air under it, and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they run successful.
Let's go. Go Street. Rep Buffalo 18. Nineteen tight. 19 tight.
They'll look to throw again. He gets this into the hands of Judkins. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. That's good for a Cleveland first down and 11-yard pickup.
As a passer, you're always trying to find that open window to throw the ball downfield. How about this one? Right in the middle of the field, right in the heart of a defense.
Come on.
Again, he'll drop the throw. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown. A great effort there. 38 yards. And the Browns have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And that will make this a 19-point game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. He gets this complete to Shaheed. Down to the 10. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. A great play there. 65 yards. And the Thunderbirds have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
And yeah, that touchdown counts for their team. But I think it counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at on film, but this one's over, let's be honest.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that.
And pressure gets there, and he goes down. So he couldn't get rid of the football, and that deficit stays right where it is.
66.
So 2 scores down, time definitely not an ally, but here comes the onside kick. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. Well, CD, you understand. I mean, they're so eager trying to get back in this game here in the fourth quarter, but they touched that one a little too early before it went 10 yards.
Brandon, in such a high-stakes scenario, everyone's feeling the pressure on this play. The special teams coordinator, which one is he going to pick in terms of kicks? Can the kicker execute it? Can the team wait for 10 yards?
Quinshon Judkins with his second touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Browns tack on another score as they have dominated this fourth quarter. Pinheiro now to add the extra point. And that one pushes the lead up to an even 20.
It's the score, Browns 86, Thunderbirds 66.
The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And you see a lot of frustrated faces as they are inching closer to a fourth straight loss.
18, Pioneer. Cup 19, Cup 19. Ready.
Throwing now is Daniels. To the right side and caught by center. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
60 Bison. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
Now Daniels. Open man is Barner, the tight end. Now another timeout called for by the offense. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play.
First down. First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
So from inside the 20, here's first and 10 at the 18.
Let's go now. Panther, Cowboy 80. Ready.
Operating from the gun, Daniels. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense, they're just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
Ready. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready, ready.
Play action, now it's Daniels. And that is going to be incomplete as he let him a bit too much.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
This offense was on the move. Now two straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Back to throw again. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
No choice but to go. Here's 4th down now.
Let's go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. 19 tight, 19 tight.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and that will force a turnover on downs. The Cleveland offense ready to go. Just all around a solid performance, and now they've got the 3-score lead here, Charles. Final seconds of the fourth quarter.
Yeah, in this one, they've been in control, haven't they? They've earned this victory. No question who the better team was out there in this game. And frankly, the score could have been a lot worse than it was. Give them a lot of credit for how they played in this one.
So Cleveland able to come away with the victory here. And we talked so much about the turnover battle determining who wins and who loses. This game, no exception. They didn't turn the ball over at all, and they go on to victory.
They look like a smooth operation in this one, didn't they? Because you look at every facet of the game.